So we're part of this program called the CIE, the Hothouse Incubator Program, and they've done a really good job at connecting us with really bright, really bright-minded students. For example, they have this thing called Startup Career Fair, and we went at it full throttle this spring. Even though we weren't really looking for anybody, we thought we'd just like check it out. So we printed out a bunch of job descriptions for 5 positions, and we had a booth at Startup Career Fair, and we literally talked to like over 100 students. We got 30 applicants for our positions. I had to go back and forth to the library to print more job descriptions out, and we did 30 interviews. We hired a bunch of salespeople, have a new sales team now, and all of those people, they were really awesome students who wanted to work for a startup, and were kind of open to that like super fast-paced, ambitious work environment. And those people have all been super good employees. We've also had really good success with some seniors doing their senior project with our company, who have gone on to actually be full-time employees, and one of our employees actually moved down to San Diego to launch our operations down there. So through the CIE, we've had a lot of good employees. On the flip side, at first, when we were starting off, we hired our first marketing intern back in like fall of 2016, so about a year ago. We didn't really have an interview process. We didn't have really a hiring process at that point for our startup. So we posted on Mustang Jobs, and we interviewed the first person that came, and it was good enough. So we hired him, and ended up being not a very good fit. So with a sample size of 1, we were like, all right, he's the best we got. But it's better, we've learned to think about like, okay, what's the ideal candidate? What are their characteristics? Would they get along with our team? And then hiring that person, not hiring the best of the bunch.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So this one's really huge, and I think it's something we've done a really good job with at BoltAbout, and that is when an employee starts, we try to convey to them that they are like the boss, that they're like, we try to empower them to be the boss, and to kind of ask all the questions, and try different things and experiment a lot. And by empowering our employees to kind of do whatever they think's best, it's helping to create this like really cool like team vibe that wouldn't happen if we treated our employees as interns. So like when we get an intern, instead of like kind of having them be like in their little intern area, we like, I don't know, we just create like a one team kind of atmosphere, and that's been really helpful. And then other ways for motivating employees, different people are motivated in different ways, and that's been quite a struggle for me because I didn't go to business school. I was a GRC student. I'm not saying that was a bad thing. It was just like a learning curve for me, how to motivate people. And like people like me and our other co-founders are very intrinsically motivated, where like you're doing it for like the good of the community, and you think like you're doing something that's bettering the world, which is cool, but some people aren't that way. So with some of our salespeople, they're more motivated by money. So we like to treat them when we can. And then we like to throw in fun perks just to let our employees know that we really care. Like we'll do free massages sometimes, or take them out to Eureka Burger or Luna Red for happy hour, and that's always fun.
That's a good idea.
It's kind of changing, but 2 things I love most. One is when I'm like downtown, or I don't know, anywhere in SLO, and there's just someone just racing past on a BoltAbout. And like I don't have anything to do with their joy right in this moment, but I had something to do with them like being able to feel that. And it's kind of weird now. We've grown to now we have 150 bikes, and we're starting our 2nd location down in San Diego. So whereas before our friends were our customers, now it's like these strangers, and it's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. So yeah, number 1 thing I love most is seeing people just having a blast. And number 2 has been to work with like some of the brightest minds at Cal Poly, and making friends with a bunch of different people, and playing a part in people's stories, their employees' story. And it doesn't really feel like work.
Yeah.
And we try to, I don't know, just have a blast with everyone, go on fun bike rides. So it's kind of a fun vibe.
Yeah, that
I just graduated. We started this when we were juniors in college, so it's not like what I'm doing is hard to achieve. Whereas like if I was like a manager at like a print shop or like at Oracle or you know, a big company, that would be hard to achieve. So, but that's cool for all you guys. It's cool to see like the hot house and the students working here, like myself, like you can achieve this in college and it's not impossible and it's totally achievable. So really just like go at it, like follow your passion like to the fullest, and you can really do a ton in college if you really go for it.
awesome.
So
Yay!
you can do it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.